Hi, my name is Elizabeth Goult. I'm a PhD student at the Max Planck Institute for Infection Biology as part of the Domenech Cellès lab. This project focuses on how the recommended age of measles vaccination influences the protection provided to the population by the vaccine. For measles, vaccine effectiveness is dependent on the age at which the first dose is administered. Later vaccination increases vaccine effectiveness, reducing the probability of primary vaccine failure. However, later vaccination also leaves infants susceptible to measles infection for longer periods of time. Hence, the recommended age of vaccination must take into account the mean age of first measles infections in the region, which will depend on the amount of transmission in the region. Here, our objective was to develop an approach to calculate the optimal age to recommend vaccination. We developed an age-structured model of measles transmission and vaccination, incorporating a model of vaccine effectiveness with age, and calculated the incidence for a range of different recommended ages to vaccinate. The main figure shows the results for a low transmission setting in the UK, where we can see the optimal age to recommend vaccination is 14 months, 2 months later than the current recommended age. However, as the figure in the bottom left shows, the optimal ages are dependent on the level of transmission and the social contact structure of the population. The project shows it is possible to calculate an optimal age of vaccination with measles-containing vaccine. However, it is necessary to understand the level of transmission in a region. By optimizing the recommended age of infection, a region could maximize protection of the population from the vaccine and reduce measles cases.